Today we are going to study about the topic curriculum transaction. There are two words, curriculum and transaction. Curriculum, it's very simple. You all know about it. What is curriculum? It is all the activities which are performed by the students inside and outside the campus. And transaction means simply exchange of anything. But here when we see it together, curriculum and transaction, we are getting the meaning in a different way. So let us try to understand what is curriculum transaction. Curriculum transaction is actually the desired implementation of the curriculum contents. That means whatever curriculum that has been framed by the experts that are going to be implemented in the classroom and in the schools. So curriculum transaction simply means implementation of the curriculum which has been made by the experts, and it fulfills all the objectives and aims which are listed in the curriculum. In a curriculum, what do we see? Interaction is happening. Interaction is done between student teacher, student student, between student and learning materials, and student and surrounding. Next, let us see basis of curriculum transaction. What are the different bases that are responsible for curriculum transaction? First base is like social philosophy of the society. Second is national needs. Then its nature of course of study. Then type of examination system, form of government, theory of human organization, growth and development of students, recommendation of commissions and committees. So these are the basis on which curriculum transaction has been made or it is prepared. Next, we are coming to classroom transaction. So, as now we know what is curriculum transaction, now it is classroom transaction. So, after making curriculum, it has to be implemented in the classroom. So, now we'll be talking only about classroom transaction. So, what is classroom transaction? Classroom transaction is the process of creating situations whereby students are able to interact with the materials to be learned in order to construct knowledge. Classroom transaction practice includes teacher, content, environment, assessment, mode, and different styles of teaching. Then, for classroom transaction, we need to plan so many things. Here are a few things that are listed here. First thing, we need to plan. So, why we need to plan? So that the school system can run properly. So let us see what is planning and what are the things that come under planning part. So planning is a process that determines the future course of action and is undertaken at all levels of management. It includes the process of perception, analysis, and conceptual issues. More about planning is that planning is the foundation of all management. In education, it involves teachers making curricular decisions regarding what students are to learn and instructional decisions regarding the learning experiences to be provided in the classroom. So, this is all about planning. Now, what are the areas that we need to plan? So, let us talk about that. Planning of like time, planning of space, planning of manpower, planning of material and scheme, and then it is coming planning of lessons. So now we'll be going in detail one by one. First we'll be discussing about planning of time for classroom and curriculum transaction. Time, planning of time, it's like time management. Time can be managed by making timetable. So let us discuss about timetable. It's very simple and very effective also. If we want to make things happen in a very smooth way, we need to plan, and for planning we need to plan about its time. So we can do it in by preparing timetable. The timetable is said to be the second clock. It shows the hours during which school work is done, what work is to be done during each period of the school, and in each classroom in which work is to be done, and the teacher to be in charge of that work. This is all about timetable. Timetable shows the hours of the day for school, the kind of activity for each class, the number and length of periods, the intervals, the morning assembly, time for games, library and recreation, teacher wise work allotment, etc. It also shows like time of beginning and ending of each class period, activities period, subjects and activities offered, days on which each class and each activity meetings are held, name of the teacher in charge of each class or activity, then time of beginning and ending of school day, room in which class or activity meets. These are all about what the timetable shows. Then we'll come to know about the significance of timetable. So here, significance of timetable. We can say that it provides a system in the school or classroom process, facilitates regular and even programs, eliminates wastage of time and energy, and shows equitable distribution of time to different subjects and activities. It ensures efficiency, leads to even and regular school classroom process, facilitates advanced planning by the teacher and students. It creates a psychological environment, and at last it helps to maintain discipline. So this is all about time management part, time part. So in the next class we'll be discussing about the next part, next planning area, that is space. So that's all for this class. Next, in our next class we'll be studying about space. Thank you.